Therese here from Opal Global, talking to you again about cutting small stone. Last time we were in the wet area and we were shaping and getting the stone ready for the next step, which is sanding and polishing. As in anything, it's all in the prep, so if it's prepared well there, it should go through rather quickly, these stages. The less work you do on an opal, the better. So what we do, once we have the opal formed up and almost ready, it's almost polished really, we put it on a stick and then we take it to the wet and dry sandpaper, which is over here. We use a sandpaper 600 grit, which is not a very abrasive grit. And we turn it on. And I need a dust mask for this because of the dust that comes off. And we just work the stone very gently on the paper there, just touching it where it needs work, maybe a pit or a deep scratch. But from 600 we can go straight to polish. The polisher will get 600 scratches out. So I'll just do this as an example, but that's pretty ready to go. The next thing we do is we need to clean it, because before we put it on the polish, it can bring grit over it, which will get into the polish, and then you'll never get a polish on it if you have dirt in the polishing powder. So for the polisher, we have a leather pad on a disc, similar to the wet and dry paper, light. And we also have the polishing powder, which is tin oxide. It's a white powder. Mix it with water, make a paste, and we apply it to the leather disc. And there's enough pull in that with the action to get the scratches out, the remaining scratches. So I'm going to turn that on. Put on my dust mask again, and also I usually use these things to help me see a bit better. So we apply the tin oxide powder onto the disc, careful not to make it too wet, and then we put the stone on, and you get this pull, and the pull is the tin oxide pulling the scratches out, and you're getting the surface super smooth. Just run that around the edges. Then I check it on my magnifying lenses, and that looks pretty good. So that's done, not too much work. And we take that now, clean it again. And we would normally take this off the stick and then polish the back, but because I need a bit of time to do that, I can show you one that is already finished so that you can see what we're aiming to do. So you have a very even side, good consistency, and then you polish the back. And so the next step is to take it then and make it up into a ring or a pendant. So there's our stone there, and we'll take that off. We need to put it in a solution to dissolve the glue, and then we polish the back, and voila, ready to go. So I hope that's been helpful. I'll put more details on the blog, which will spell out some of the procedures for those who want a bit more information. But I hope this has helped you in some way to understand the process better. Till next time, bye.